Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading for March 13th to the 19th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity to your reading to get more specific. Capricorn, I do this because I love you and I want you to feel like it's a personal reading rather than a general spread. Lastly, I use astrology because it's been used for thousands of years and it's had major influence on divination, including tarot. And tarot, which came out in the 14th century, every tarot card is assigned an astrological element or a ruling planet. We go really deep when the two are combined and they're both aligned with the tree of life. So Capricorn, I don't know if I took a breath there. This week, oh my gosh, it is a big week. I know we came out of the big week. We have another big week. Next week is the biggest week of the month. There's so much happening next week, but this week, there's some really beautiful conjunctions. There's a couple squares. We're going to see if they come up in your reading. Now, the big thing that's happening, well, first, if you're new to my channel, I do leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you do want to follow along, but what I was going to say, the big thing this week, Capricorn, is Venus moving into Taurus. We love this. You will love it. Venus, the planet of everything that you think that Venus represents: love, passion, romance, money, sex, right? The planet of desire, right? And it's moving into Taurus. It's home sign. It's domicile, where it's, at its most comfortable, where it's at its best. So this is going to be a beautiful time. It's going to be there for a few weeks, all right? But we love Venus and Taurus. And as you know, Taurus is a fellow earth sign. So you will feel it a lot. Not only because of that, but because where Venus falls into Taurus, now that is your fifth house of love. The fifth house rules pleasure, love, romance, procreation, if you're thinking about having kids, but also creativity and self-expression. But I really love this for you. I really love this for you, especially because Capricorns are having such a big, a lot of changes at home anyway, right? Like with relationships, with your actual home. Maybe you've moved, or you're planning on moving in with a partner. Maybe you started dating someone new. Maybe you just got engaged. Maybe you just got married. Maybe there's some stuff happening with your family. Listen, let's go ahead and get started. I'm excited to see what's going on for you. So Capricorn, again, this is for Capricorn Sun and Rising, and for March 13th to the 19th. So here we go. Capricorn, like I said earlier, this I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Oh gosh. What? Okay. This is the first time that's ever happened. Like I usually not, I don't like to look at the cards while I'm laying them down. I like to see them all at once, but I'll just go ahead and show you. You got the Two of Cups in the heart of your spread. Capricorn, when I talk about love and romance and partnerships, this is the week. Oh my goodness, this is the week, especially with Venus moving into Taurus. Capricorn, you're amazing. You're so amazing. I love this. And oh my gosh. Okay, so this is really interesting because Queen of Cups, not only did you get the Queen of Cups in your past, more than half of the signs have gotten it. So this is really interesting that the Queen of Cups has come up in this particular spot of your spread, because it's saying that, especially with Venus moving into Taurus, right? That's a huge thing, all about love, 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 love. And then we have the Queen of Cups, who leads with her heart, who has so much love, not only for those within her kingdom, within her world, within her family, right? Love for herself too, self-love, okay? Now, this is also, the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's very psychic. And she, it's just saying that you've come into this place where it's almost like, for you particularly, the energy that's coming through is more like, guard down energy. It's more like you've accepted a lot of things, which is really great. And I love that for you, Capricorn. And I want you to hold on to that. I want you to do, stay, in tune with your intuition and really just having that love for everything, just appreciating everything that you have. And again, that self-love is also really big, but that love is really, really great. You did get the Two of Cups, like I said earlier, in the heart of your spread. Now, this is sort of like the big news of the week, the headline news of the week, the theme of of the week. Now, the Two of Cups is the card of, this it's the twin flame card. It's the soulmate card. It's two becoming one. It's, love transcending time and space itself. That's, it's this is truly, you can see in the between them, right, the caduceus, right? And so it is that, I don't know if you do yoga, but it is actually one of the oldest alchemical symbols, right? And so it is the two serpents intertwined around the rod. This is the kundalini, it's from the base of your spine, that the driving energy force, right, moving up all seven chakras, okay, to divinity. And I love this for you. So there is going to be a lot of focus on love this week, all right? A lot of focus on love and partnerships and relationships. Now, if you're not here for love, careers, well, partnerships as in like finding the right boss and meeting the right boss, or, finding the job that you love, or, maybe you have your own business, okay? And partnering up with someone else, or hiring that employee that you're just like, oh my gosh, this is the best person I've ever hired, or even like signing on a new client. But this is, again, this is two becoming one, essentially. Just think of that. Two becoming one. That love energy is really strong. I love that. You did get the Emperor in your challenge area, though. So, and the challenge area is more like the breakthrough area. And this is it's ruled by Aries, all right? Very powerful leader, right? Not only leader, but like ruler of his own destiny. Ruler. I mean, he calls the shots. He makes the calls. Came up in your challenge area. Two things here, okay, Capricorn? One, some of y'all, there's going to be someone who may not, for some Capricorns, who may not support this relationship. Someone who, it could be like a dad. I mean, the Emperor, is the dad of tarot, right? Could be a father or a father figure, or just someone who is just, has a kind of like powerful voice in your life, who may not be so cool about this relationship, especially if you're taking it to the next level, if it's a proposal, if it's marriage or whatnot. And it could also be with a job. Someone could just, someone that's very powerful, or, instrumental in it has been in your life, maybe just like, I don't think that's the best thing for you. I don't think you should quit your job as an influencer and go into banking. Like, who says that, right? But you get what I'm saying, right? You get what I'm saying. So there could be someone, so just keep that in mind. And if that does come up, just have these conversations, be open to it. Remember, you got the Queen of Cups in your past. That is a lot of protection, because that's you tapping into your intuition. That's you being like so emotionally stable, and also just that love energy is just really strong. Now, the other thing is, because there's another message that was coming through with that, I don't want you to feel unempowered. I want you to feel powerful this week. I don't want you to feel uninspired. There's an energy coming through is like, for some Capricorns, there's going to be like a disconnect, right? There's going to be a disconnect, and it could be something where it's like a power struggle with a partner or a relationship. And some of y'all may be feeling it already, but this week, some sort of weird power struggle is coming through. And I don't want you to, you can be powerful, but you know how the saying goes, right? With great power comes great responsibility, all right? So just keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind as you move forward. And again, it can have to do with, something relationship related, or even home related is a message coming through. And actually, as you know, Jupiter is, in your fourth house, so there is a lot of activity at home, all right? So just keep that in mind. Just feel more of that love energy, all right? Because you did get the Five of Swords, all right? And that's why I'm saying, like, with the Emperor in your challenge area, I want you to definitely not, use your power as a force of good, okay? Now, the Five of Swords in your crown is saying that there could be some conflict, and it could have been something that has already happened, but there could be some sort of conflict that's, argument, or not seeing eye to eye with people, a specific person, whoever it is that resonates with you, right? And it's almost like you can't shake it off. Like, this week, there's going to be, you may not be able to shake it off, but just remember to just ask yourself, we all have free will, right? So you have to ask yourself, is this battle even worth it to me, right? Because this card is all about self-respect. It's all about self-dignity. It's all about choosing your battles wisely, right? So you can see everyone else drop their swords, all right? And it could be very emotional for you. Another message coming through is that it's actually you. It's actually you, and that maybe the aggressor. Just remember, is it worth it to you? Is it worth it to you, right? But more, and another message coming through is, oh gosh, okay, so for some Capricorns, it could be just you in your head space, right? It could be you in your head space, like there's this something that happened that left a sting. All right. So again, use the power that you have as a force of good and use it to find resolution, to find comfort in, whatever may have happened or may come up this week. All right. Just be cool. Be cool. All right. Because you have the Two of Cups in the heart of your spread. And I love that energy. And again, it really could be that one person that just comes in and is like, I don't support this, or I don't know if this is the right thing for you. Don't be like, well, you don't know me. You know what I mean? Like, just be like, let's talk about this. Be that person, right? Be that person. And so that's like I have a little cousin who always, every time I go home to visit, like I always tell, like I'm like, well, you should probably do. He's like, you don't know me. It's really funny. Anyway, Ten of Cups. Here we go. I love this for you. You can see all the cups arranged in the rainbow here. All right. This is the only rainbow in tarot. All right, indicating promising future. This is over the heads. Enlightenment. Now you see how happy this family is. All right. Again, a lot of family energy, a lot of relationship energy, a lot of home energy here. But this is happy life, happy family, happy home. This came up in the Ridier spread. A lot of y'all are feeling so good. There's just something that it's more like an annoying energy. And again, it could be someone. All right. But it also could be yourself. Like you could be your worst enemy this week, all right, by just feeling a little too powerful. And like again, that power struggle energy. But just remember, be cool, and remember, hold on to more of that love energy. Hold on more of that love energy. I mean, look at your staff. The majority is that you got 3 cups, all right? Cups are emotions, right? So hold on to that love energy. Now, in your future, you got Justice, all right? So this is amazing. I love that because justice is in your future. Justice will be served. Justice will be served. Now, this is, this is all about cause and effect, okay? Now, justice ruled by Libra. This is equilibrium, all right? Now, the biggest message that's coming through is, state of mind, like that balance, that equilibrium in your head, okay? And so I really love that, and it's in your future, all right? So again, use that power as a force of good, and in terms of you being in this really good headspace where you don't feel this sting anymore, should that come up, okay? Should that come up for you, all right? But equilibrium, if you think about the word equilibrium, we trace it back, right, we'll go to the etymological root. It's equal Libra, all right, broken down, equilibrium, all right? And so that's why. And the Justice card is all about balance, all right? It's all about that karmic balance, okay? Now, the great thing here is it's in your future. So it's almost like things are going to work out in a really positive way for you. So the potential is there. One other thing that's coming through is some of y'all are definitely getting married, okay? Some of y'all are definitely getting married, and congratulations if you are. Some of y'all are definitely getting, tying the knot. Congratulations if you are. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're fine. You're fine. This balance is coming through. It's in your future. Just remember, choose your battles wisely, all right? You're in such a good place. You're in such a good place. Now, let's get to your stuff, Capricorn. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, Leave comments. I love hearing from you. Oh my goodness. And if you are new to my channel, I thank you so much for being here. You know that I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you. So I am very grateful. You know, I love tarot. I love being here for you. And so I really do appreciate you being here with me every week. Now, the, I don't even know what to say, Capricorn. I don't even know what to say. There's going to be woo. Okay, let's get started. Okay. You got the sun. First of all, we know that this is, you know, a lot of readers say it's the best card in the deck. Okay, I agree. It's in my top 3. It's up there. The sun is the most powerful symbol. I mean, think about the sun. Okay, you and me and the billions of people on this planet, we're alive because of the sun. The sun, our solar system exists because of the sun. The sun is very, very powerful. Now, it came up in the first card in your staff. Okay, put all that, use it. Use that sun. You know what the sun does, right? And it shines all those dark shadows away. Okay, all those dark shadows in our life. Now use that power, okay, to eliminate all those shadows, the stings, any like whispers. Use it. Use the power of the sun, and you are going to be fine. Now you got the Tower in your external factors area. External influences, your environment. This is saying something's going to happen this week. Okay, it's going to be something that is you know, this is a card of chaos and destruction. Okay, now here's the thing. A lot of people misinterpret this card. Let's put it that way. This, while it is a card of chaos and destruction, a life-changing event happening that you didn't see coming, I want you to know the Tower moment doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. All right? Many reasons why. It's actually one of those cards where, you know, if something happens, it's you have that moment of clarity weeks later or months later where you're just like, actually, that was the best thing for me. And like an example is, you know, let me give you a personal example. Like there was this job that I wanted for, you know, I went through like 7 interviews for that. I wanted it so bad. I was like, this is the perfect job. And I did not get the job. And I was crushed, and I was so crushed. However, the job that I got after paid double the salary. I got to work from home. If I had taken that other job, I wouldn't have been in the dream job that I had. Does that make sense? All right. So but you know, the Tower comes in all forms, in all different ways for every Capricorns, right? It's not like every Capricorn in the world is going to have this, it's going to relate to job, but there is going to be something that happens where you may feel that it's very unfavorable. Now, the Tower, I would say, you know, think of it as a scale. For some Capricorns, it's going to be something like, oh, this is really annoying. And for some other Capricorns, it could be something really, really, really big. All right. But just remember, the Tower moment happens for you, okay? Puts you on the path that you need to be on. In the Tree of Life, there is the flashing light, all right? We see it here. We see the lightning flash, and also every card has hope, and that is light. But also, lastly, the Tower is still standing, okay? So, Capricorn, Knight of Cups. You got the 2 of Cups in the heart of your spread, and now you've got the Knight of Cups. Listen, some of y'all are really moving toward this romance, okay? And when I say romance, again, this is just things that you're passionate about, okay? It can be like romance with a relationship, sure, because that is a big message coming through, all right? Taking it to the next level and really, really wanting that. If you are single, put yourself out there. This is a good week to do it, especially with Venus and Taurus, with the 2 of Cups in the heart of your spread. Put yourself out there, all right? Put yourself out there. This is the knight in shining armor, the, you know, very romantic, very chivalrous. And it's, you know, it's, by the way, speaking of etymology, you know, the word chivalry comes from chevalier, which is a knight rider. It's related to the actual night. Isn't that crazy? But I love that you did get the Knight of Cups, all right? Because as someone who just wants to fill his cup and he wants to be emotionally fulfilled and he has so much passion and he's just going for it, right? And this is, some of y'all are hoping for that to happen, for this, the knight in shining armor to come into your life. And some of y'all are just wanting to pursue these passions and, have this commitment energy to it and take it to the next level. And look at that in your final outcome. You got the Nine of Cups. All right. So put yourself out there if you're single. If you're in a relationship, things are going to feel really great. You got the card where it's the genie in a bottle energy. It's the wish come true card. Look how satisfied he is. Look at the gratitude, the love, and then also cups. Remember what I said, it's all about emotions, right? And so the cups, they're again, like, you got the Ten of Cups here too. So you see, the thing about this card is that you can see that the cups are arranged in a way where he's almost showing them off like trophies, right? So proud and so happy and so in that, enlightenment, right? And this is, again, in your final outcome, the wish come true card, the thing that you want, your hopes and wishes. I mean, you have an amazing spread, Capricorn. I would even say this is your best. I would say this is one of your best. This is one of your best. A lot of y'all are going to get married. A lot of y'all are going to meet new people. A lot of y'all are going to get into these new partnerships. A lot of y'all are going to be taking your relationships to the next level. But at the end of the day, you got the Sun, you got the Nine of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups, you got the Two of Cups. I can't, like, the Justice in your future. I mean, the Tower, this is, again, that's something that's meant for you, right? That it's putting you on the path that you belong on, that you want. So I would have to say this is one of your best readings. This is one of your best readings, and it's so interesting because it's coming right before the big next week is a big week. All right. So Capricorn, thanks again for tuning in. I love you so much. You are amazing. If you're new to my channel, it would be great if you like, subscribe, and leave comments. And I'll see you next week. Stay tuned next week. Next week is a big week. All right. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.